MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Liner toward right center. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Digging in, Charlie Blackman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The center fielder, Mike.
Stepping in, Mike Trout.
Wow.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line to the right side. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The left fielder, Eric.
Standing in now, Eric Thames. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now a long throw to third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Robinson.
Striding in, Robinson Cano. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Rizzo over at second. Thames on at first with 2 down. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder up, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Buster Posey is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count, the pitch. A ball and a strike. Posey, 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
2 out, bases loaded. The count now at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he popped him up. Arias has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 strike for 2, but it could. Have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Guzman, a 25-year-old, he was selected in the 23rd round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Into the box now, Yu Darvish. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. 0-1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The center fielder, number
Man at second here with 2 away. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Up next for the Dodgers.
A look at our
The left
upcoming
fielder.
schedule for the next few days.
Aaron.
After our ball game this afternoon, these two will be back at it again on Sunday, and then you see what's next for these guys in the week ahead. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those
The
two
batter,
at
number
bats.
3.
Both of them hit on the
Shortstop.
absolute squeeze. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Gene Segura standing in. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge, but this will land untouched. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Cano is in Don't You Know, a part of his New York nickname days. He was a 9th round pick during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the left for LA. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Luis Arias back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Low for ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. In now for Cleveland, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-2 as he chases the slider. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Try draw a bit. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
2-1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he lays off again, ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The next 3-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Blackmon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pache is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 27.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now that first baseman, Anthony
Boy, this is a big inning, Brewer. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
The set and the 1-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Now batting.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Thames comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for Cleveland.
At the plate, Christian Pache, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now at the plate, Josh James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead, here's the delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Standing in, Eric Thames. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Martinez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Gene.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden, the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and he pops him up. Arias ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
On the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Now batting, Luis Arias. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. John Lester comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lester, a 36-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 14th round during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Set to deal on 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Thames is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Down the third baseline. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. David Hale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Infield in the overshift
right
here.
fielder.
Now the pitch.
Charlie.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
2-2 the count. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate now, Eric Thames. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pache is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter,
sliding into the box, Gene Segura. Runner in scoring position with Segura. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run. And they can't run it down. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Throws short, hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard.
Now batting, second baseman.
Well, the first baseman trying to do his part and help his partner out, but the throw is just way too off target. He almost makes a great save, but that's going to be a throwing error all the way.
Lays off 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he pops it up. Sano in foul ground, and no one will track it down. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Throw into third. Throw to third, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Miguel Sano is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the. Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Didi Gregorius is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Didi Gregorius.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Sano is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring
The
in
right
Charlie
fielder.
Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They're up 5. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Another one sent foul. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He was one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Brian Abreu is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66.
Ready now, Justin Turner. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And Trout has himself a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eric.
To the plate now, Eric Thames, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning and get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is executed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now to the plate, Luis Arias. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on. And
he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Workman is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
J.D. Martinez is on deck. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And they'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Dodgers brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Yu Darvish earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers got 18 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 5-1. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 4-2. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-1. Chris Martin earned his first victory of the season as the Cardinals downed Arizona 2-1. The Rockies combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-1. Brandon Belt was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 6-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-4. The Milwaukee Brewers put together 10 total hits as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 6-5. The New York Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-7. Orlando Reyes collected win number 2 on the year as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 6-4. The Boston Red Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 5-4. The Detroit Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-3. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-0. Lucas Sims won his first game of the season, helping lead the Twins to the win over the
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Mike Minor will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Bogarts, a native of the island of Aruba. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Slider laid off for a ball. Zobrist aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
The 1-0 home. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. A tag for one, and the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 2 for 5. 1-2 now. Working, swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Charlie.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters' meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored one run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
1-0.
The 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mike.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Trout is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Yan Gomes.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
First offering on its way.
Yeah.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting it. The first base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here comes the first
first
pitch.
baseman, Anthony.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's bringing up the final spot on the leaderboard, currently 7th in the National League. Eric Thames is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. To first and Guzman to complete the double play.
Batting 6. The second baseman, Robinson. No.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
The pitcher, number 30.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist.
Ben.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And there you see the prime leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks 2nd best on the ball club. Xander Bogaerts is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Looking at his career totals, Bogaerts enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Xander Bogaerts is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Popped him up. Zobrist moving to his left. 1 out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Minor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
On to first. Man alive, what a double play. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fouled off. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the right field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. So far this season, Guzman is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Charlie.
And he'll miss the target. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is Martinez. Around first, digging for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
The center fielder.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
The 1-0 delivery.
Nope, ball. 2-0 to count.
Drilled on the ground to short. Bogart's on the slide. There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Now batting.
1 gone now in the Dodger fourth. And that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now
so 2 men are on with 1 man out. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Zobrist, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, second base.
Robinson Cano the next to dig in. And their runners at the corners now. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So digging in, Xander Bogaerts will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Cano with it at second. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left
So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Sano.
Now batting.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Indian strike. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. 0-1, here it comes. Grounded to short. Bogaerts has it. And that's the first out. So striding in, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and no one will track it down. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. little bit outside. 2-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Line drive to center field. Pache will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 4-4. New inning set to get underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yan Gomes, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-1 on its way from Lester. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. Like that pitch there, lefty-on-lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
And Garno will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Indians, number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Eric Thames. Zobrist is there to second for one. To first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Now batting. The second
Standing in, Robinson Cano, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The third baseman, Tommy.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Darno.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Steven Padilla is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 91, Steven Padilla.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. 289 is the average coming in. 1 home run and 7 driven in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ben Zobrist. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game.
Adam Ottavino enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second, there's Cano. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4. Blaine Hardy gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Justin Turner is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hardy is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The right fielder, Charlie.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Out in front of it, strike 1. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Zobrist has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And that is off the wall in right field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though.
He's set and the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miguel Sano goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The count now at 2-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. 3-1 to Yan Gomes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ball 4. Into the box, Christian Pache. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Pache.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Luis Arias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3. Johan Camargo is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Baseman, number 44.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Aaron. Hey.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Fouled away. Into the windup with the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Jed Lowry is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game.
Lowry.
And this will be fouled away. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first.
The batter.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Now batting.
David Robertson has been summoned here, and we'll try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone, strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the... Paul Sewald comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tommy La Stella. Last time through was a base hit. And that misses for ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Three and one. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score remains tied at 4. We are into extra innings, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Miguel Sano waits on deck. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. In tied at 93, ball one. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Popped him up. La Stella has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Christian Pache. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gene Segura is going to come in and
hitting for the Dodgers, number 3, Gene Segura.
In there, no balls and a strike. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi. Gregorius. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Up next to
and that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2. Brandon Workman takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
11th inning set to get underway. Striding in for the Indians, Johan Camargo. They'll swing it from the left side right here. There's a strike with the breaking ball. And he falls behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2 to count.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
276, the average coming in for him. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is popped up back behind second, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless tie, David Hale takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
David Hale.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Liner toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Count even at 2-2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. One there. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy La Stella has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Travis.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Robinson Cano. Strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers get their 20th home win this year. Brandon Workman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you.
Welcome everyone to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they got a dramatic walk-off win against the Indians, 5-4. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. As of right now, the Dodgers sit in first place in the National League West Division, and the Indians sit in last place in the American League Central Division. Oscar Mercado was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, as the Padres were winners over the Reds, 9-7. He currently leads the National League in triples. As of today, the Reds sit in third place in the National League Central Division, and the Padres sit in second place in the National League West Division. The Pittsburgh Pirates hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-4. At the start of the day, the Pirates sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, while the Giants are in third place in the NL West. The St. Louis Cardinals brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they stole one from the Diamondbacks in walk-off fashion, 5-4. In the standings, the Cardinals are in last place in the NL Central, while the Diamondbacks are in last place in the NL West. The Philadelphia Phillies broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 10-5. As of right now, the Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West, while the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division. The Mets set 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-3. As of today, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East, while the Mets are fourth in the division. The Washington Nationals combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. Entering the day's action, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, and the Marlins are atop the division. Juan Soto was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 7-6. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. At the start of the day, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, while the Cubs are atop the division. The Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 17-1. In the standings, the Yankees are in third place in the AL East, while the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division. The Orioles grabbed 13 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 11-2. As of today, the Blue Jays sit in last place in the American League East Division, and the Orioles are atop the division. The road 10-4. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, and the Astros sit in second place in the American League West. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-2.